Well, my Trey, I spoke with you a year ago prior to
Yeah.
prior to us via Zoom because it was just the height of the pandemic. Prior to season one launching, congratulations on season two. I binge watched it twice. You know, I'm a huge fan of the show. So
Thank you.
honestly, first of all, congratulations. I'm so excited to talk to you now, like a year later. Girl, look at where you are now. You're now the teen queen on Entertainment Weekly.
Apparently, that photo shoot was awesome. That photo shoot
You
was
look
so good.
so pretty. I need to borrow that crown. It was so pretty.
Hey, you want to know a fun fact?
What?
That crown is actually zip ties that are spray painted golden. They're like
Oh,
they're literally just zip ties on like a plastic headband, and then they're spray painted golden.
oh my God, that looks so legit. It looks so
Yeah,
crazy. Yes.
DIY project.
Oh my God. Yeah. Now everyone for Halloween will do it. Well, like I said, congratulations on season two. I absolutely love the finale. I think fans are gonna love it. What was, without giving anything crazy away,
Okay.
what was your initial reaction upon reading the finale and where Davy was gonna go this season?
It was really nice. And I'm going to say this in a very cheeky kind of way if people look back at this interview before the season drops.
Yeah.
It was really nice and wholesome to see certain things come full circle, certain things with Davy and other characters.
Yes.
Yes, certain things very full circle. And honestly, it's also just really wholesome, the ending. It's really nice to just see all the characters and the whole aesthetic of what happens is really dope.
Yeah, your performance, by the way, is incredible. Like the state of euphoria that you can just see Davey in. That scene, by the way, and also the scene with Niecy Nash, who obviously plays the therapist. You guys are is honestly, girl, you are such an incredible actor.
Thank
Like
you.
yes. I love that scene so much. How did now that you've played Davey for two seasons, how do you feel that she's changed you as a person? And furthermore, how do you get feel that you relate to her? Like what's something of you guys, what's a trait of you guys that you share?
Yeah, I mean, from season one to season two, like season one, Davy was like the messy best friend I had in my life, right? Where you're like, okay, like I love you, but like, dude, like get it together. But this season, she's definitely turned into like a younger sister, where it's like,
Oh,
tell me your problems. I get it. You're going through a lot.
oh my God,
But,
yes.
you still are a twerp, but I know you're going through a lot. Like I see what's happening to you. So that's really interesting to see because she is growing. Like she's growing a smidge,
She
right?
is, yeah. I was curious if you took anything from set from season one or two. Might be something that was special to you.
Yeah. I have one thing from like both seasons. Season one, I took the shoes that I wear on like the beach, like to Malibu. So
Yes.
that's
So
pretty cool. And
yes.
then season two, sorry, if you like look really closely, you'll see that Davy, Fabiola, and Eleanor are all wearing these like besties bracelets. They're all
Yeah.
like wearing these matching ones, and they wear pretty much the entire season, like except for like the dance. I actually think Ramona kept hers on,
Oh,
but
cool.
I have one of those.
Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, no, I love that you took that. So obviously John McEnroe is the narrator of Davy's life. If I had to pick, honestly, maybe Sarah Michelle Gellar because I love Buffy, or Kate Winslet, somebody
Uh,
like that. I would
I
narrate
see
my
all
show.
the posters. I see the Buffy poster. Like,
Oh
yeah,
yes,
you're,
yes,
I was
yes.
looking at that in the beginning. And I was like, wow, that's
I
really
have all of my fangirl things over the last 10 years are behind me, I think. So
cool.
if you had, yeah, fair enough. If you could have a narrator of your life, I'm sure you've been asked this before, but if you could have a narrator of your own life, who would it be?
I mean, I should probably think about this more because maybe there are other options. Because I've been asked this, and I really should just maybe think about this. But I would want like someone I know. Like if we're going
Yeah,
like the celebrity route, I want someone
right,
I know,
right.
right? So I'd probably like ask Mindy. I feel like she's already like a mentor in my life,
Yeah,
right? She already gives me all like the guidance, but
yes.
we also have like a lot of similarities when it comes to just like our personalities of trying to like always, you know, do the best we possibly can and be a perfectionist and always work hard, constantly have work to do. But it's nice because we also have really contrasting personalities as well when it comes to like our likes and interests and just like our quirks too. So I think that
Yeah.
could be really cool. And I also think it'd be really funny for her to like, narrate my life and be like, my trait, no, bad idea. Been there, did that. Don't do it. Because we're, both South Asian women in Hollywood.
Yes, yes. No, I love that answer so much. You look beautiful. I love that colorful
Thank
blouse
you.
dress, by the way. Yes, thank you so much for your time. And I cannot wait for fans to see the reaction. What are you going to do when the season drops tomorrow? Are you going to read some of the fan reactions? Because I can't wait to read them.
Honestly, probably just still work away.
Oh, you're still work away. Yeah, no, I'm excited to see what all the fans are going to say. My Trey, this has been a pleasure as always. I'm so excited for all of your success. Can't wait for the fans to see season 2, and I'm hoping for season 3. I would watch it today.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a good one.
You too.
Bye. Yes. Hi, Darren and Jaren. Darren, I actually spoke with you a year ago prior to season 1 launching. I spoke with you and Maitri on Zoom a year ago, right when the pandemic was happening.
Right.
I know. Yes. And Jaren, it's so nice to meet you because I didn't get a chance to talk with you last time. Huge fan of the show. Congratulations on season 2. I cannot wait for fans to see the finale and see what happens. I love that season 1, when season 1 dropped, you two became really engaged with the fandom on social media. And Jaren, you were saying, even like Team Paxton. Darren, you were even saying Team Ben at times and having fun. I'm just wondering kind of like the reactions of how that all came about, and just the, getting your reactions and the fandom and how insane they became for this show. Darren, I want to begin with you.
All of us, I think, recognized we were making something special during the process, but the thing about art, especially something like television or whatever, is you don't know until you see a finished product.
Yeah.
There's a lot that goes into it. So it was surreal seeing it go, number 1 in so many countries on Netflix so quickly. And the viewership alone, I think, spoke for itself. And, you're like, wait, is this because it was the pandemic and everyone was sitting down and they had no choice? And that's not true, because there were plenty of things that came out. I think it gives a voice and to a lot of different issues and topics. And there's something magical about that, because it does it in comedy, but grounded in drama. And it's wonderful.
100%. And going off that, for you, Jaren, this show I love that it's a teen romance, but it also deals with real life teen issues like grief and depression. And your character, Ben, goes through so many different emotions, especially with the struggle with his family. I don't want to give too much away what happens with his character arc, but I'm wondering if you can speak on that and just like what Ben has taught you after you've played him now for 2 seasons as well.
I think he just continuously reminds me about perseverance. Like, you've got to recognize that kid gets knocked down time and time and time again, and he just keeps on getting back up. And I think that that's so admirable. And especially too, like, overcoming adversity is something that's really difficult, especially because adversity is adaptable and it's ever changing, and you have to be able to overcome it in different ways. And I think that Ben is so good at doing that. You will see him go through some adversity and some pain in season 2, and somehow he just continues getting back up, and he doesn't harbor, a tremendous amount of hatred towards those situations. I mean, obviously after the initial sting wears off, he finds a way to keep on going, which I think is so impressive and admirable, because I think that sometimes there's a lot of hate and discourse in the world, and it's important to continue to be kind. And I think that Ben is learning that as well, as we all are. And it's important to be kind and persevere and not let some of that negativity get to you. So he's learning and growing, and I'm proud of him.
100%. Darren, without giving anything too crazy away, I know the season drops tomorrow, but the coffee table construction sequence, I think everyone is going to love that. And I'm wondering if there's going to be any TikTok challenges about that happening this season. I'm curious though, just bring me back to set that day. Did you have to film that scene a bunch of different times, and also having a cast? How did that work?
Yeah, having the cast was interesting in terms of thinking about how this guy would hold a sawduster. And I was sprayed down with glycerin and water, and it was also freezing. So it was really cold filming that scene. They were playing Pony by Genuine in the background to get me in the mood of it all. Everyone's laughing, having a good time. And I will say, whenever I was done standing with that chair, it became inexplicably worse in terms of the wobble. I am not a experienced, sander here. I am not a carpenter, so I made it a lot worse, but they made it look like I made it better. So that's great.
I love it. Yeah, no, really, really quick, just to wrap. Any plans on a season 3? Because I am ready to watch a season 3 today. What do you kind of hope from your characters, going into season 3? Darren, I want to begin with you really quick.
I think it's a great, opportunity for Paxton to explore more of his vulnerable side, and also his ability to work hard and take on the challenges that he has never faced before. Also, being potentially in a relationship, seeing how that goes down.
I love no, I love the scene where you do the school project and bring grandfather Yoshida, and I love that scene so much. It was really special. Jaren, really quick, your thoughts on season 3, Ben?
Yeah, I think I love when Ben's uncomfortable, and one of the things that I think he's really going to have to deal with is his inner conflict between, without giving too much away, but Aneesa and Devi and his relationships with the two of them. And he's going to have to figure a lot out. And I'm looking forward to see how he approaches that with the maturity and growth that he's gone through season 1, season 2. And we'll see how he reacts for season 3 if we get that chance.
Yeah. Well, Darren and Jaren, thank you so much for your time. I can't wait for fans to see the new season, and I can't wait for season 3. Fingers crossed. Thank you both so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye. Poorna and Richa, I'm a huge fan of Never Have I Ever, and I absolutely love season 2. Yay. It did not disappoint. I cannot wait for fans to see it this week. Poorna, I love how your character Nalini actually has like a really beautiful love story this season. And I was honestly just curious if that was maybe, a conversation you had with Mindy Kaling and Lang Fisher about where you wanted to have her character go this season, or did you just read season 2 and you were like, oh, well, this is kind of cool. I just wanted to get your thoughts on that.
I actually knew about the possible love story even right before I took the job. Right before I said yes, I asked, where's this character going? What's happening? Aww. And that's when they brought it up. So I kind of knew it was around the corner. I did not expect it to be Common.
I was going to say, did you have a chemistry read at all?
I mean, everyone would have chemistry with Common. There's no no need.
I love that answer so much. Richa, I love Kamala and how positive she is and how much she's like a loyal and caring friend and almost like, a sister to Devi. I'm just curious, after playing her for 2 seasons now, what's something that you personally learned from Kamala that maybe you kind of took on and applied to your own life as even an actor or a person?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like what you said. She is a very positive person. And even though, she's moved across the world by herself, and yes, she lives with her extended family, but she's still, on her own, and she's pursuing a degree in a very difficult field. And as you see in season 2, she is the only woman in her lab and the only woman of color there. And that is a common experience for a lot of students who come here from other countries. And I guess the struggle that she goes through in season 2 of learning to stand her ground and stand up for what she wants and to not take no for an answer. That's something that I myself in my own life am working through. So it was cathartic for me to be able to play that with Kamala, so we can both be on this journey together.
Yeah, no, I love that. I can't. What do you hope for Kamala for future seasons? Because I'm interested to. I thought I was shipping her with like one character, and now I'm like, ooh, I don't know. I think I'm just team Kamala now.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, totally. I think that she's a young college student, and she still has so much growth, and she's still she's in a new country, and she's learning about her new American identity while also balancing her Indian identity and her, her family's expectations. So I just want to see her be able to really explore what she wants. And she's finally in season 2 starting to stand up for herself and act on what she wants without having to please people all the time. And I want to see her do more of that. And if we have a season 3 and
there has to be
on her own terms. Yeah.
I'm like, there has to be. There's so many cliffhangers. Well, Poorna, I was talking to Maitreyi. I absolutely love her. I think she's such an incredible actor. And there's so many scenes where the both of your characters have to really grieve. Of course, at the end of season 1, throughout season 2. I love how this show is like is a teen romance, but also tackles people's real life issues like grief and depression. I'm curious for you though, what is the downtime like after doing some of these really heavy scenes on set with Maitreyi? Is it easy to kind of snap out of character, or do you guys have to give each other a hug?
I still haven't snapped out of season 1's finale.
Oh my God, because it's so good when you guys hug, and I cried in this season when I see the home videos with I cried. My husband's like, "Are you all right?" I'm like, "No, it's too good."
No, I know someone called me after they saw it, and then they were talking. I was like, "Do you have a cold, Mitch?" I was like, "No, I finished that scene." I was like, "Oh, okay."
It's legitimately an incredible performance.
Thank you.
I agree.
So I just feel Maitreyi was like warming up for season 1.
Yes.
She's just I can't even.
She's incredible.
Well, no, yeah, you all are. I'm just wondering, what really quick though, before we wrap, what do you do after you are working with her and you guys have to kind of wrap after a scene like that? Is it easy to kind of just like wind down on set in general?
Look, I think it's very individual. I carry stuff like that for years sometimes.
Wow.
It's been a year since that scene is still very intensely with me.
Yeah, no, that's right.
Or like the videotape scene, or even like the breakup scene with Common was very intense for me. I don't know. I'm okay with carrying them, I guess.
That's interesting. No, I appreciate you speaking on that, because I ask a lot of actors that question, and sometimes they're like, "Yeah, I'm able to snap out of it," but yeah, that scene in particular, I appreciate you speaking that on that in detail. I cannot wait for fans to see season 2, and I need season 3 today, ladies. So I cannot wait.
Thank you.
Thanks for your energy.
Thank you so much. Have a good one. Well,
Take
Lee
care.
and Megan, congratulations on season 2. I'm a huge Never Have I Ever fan. I actually spoke with Maitreyi and Darren a year ago prior to season 1 launching. So Lee, I'm so excited to chat with you today. And Megan, I'm so excited you're part of the cast this season. I loved the season so much. Lee, I want to begin with you because I love Fabiola's vibe. Like, she's a caring girlfriend, she's a caring daughter, and she's a super loyal friend. And I'm wondering, after you've played her for 2 seasons now, what's something that she has taught you about yourself as an actor, as a person?
Well, first I want to say, Lauren, I really love your like poster, your Twilight poster. I'm really digging it.
This is my geek out, my home office, like all of the things I've like collected like over the years.
I love it. I'm here for it.
Thank you,
To
Lee.
answer your question, I feel like Fabiola has taught me just how to just be comfortable with being who you are, and that it's okay to keep evolving as a person. Once you have one realization, doesn't mean you're not going to have many other ones throughout, your life. And so I feel like she's taught me a lot, and I always find myself really relating to her, especially when I have to go into like different scenes, and just her journey in season 2. I resonated with it a lot.
Really cool. Yeah, no, I love the character arc and the performance is amazing. Megan, I love that you're in addition to this season. As I was watching season 2, I was honestly just curious if you had watched season 1 prior to getting cast, or did you as a fan, or did you watch it after? I want to know your thoughts on that.
Lauren, absolutely. Just like you yourself, I was a huge fan of season 1.
Right.
And it was a total trip watching this in quarantine, like seeing them on my screen. And then a few months down the road, just like being in person with them, filming the 2nd season. Insanity.
Oh my God, I love it. No, that's crazy. I love that so much. I love the scene actually with Paxton's character in season 2, where he finds a beloved family picture and journal. And I was and that actually inspires him to do a project at school. I was curious for you, Lee, did you take anything from set after season 1 or season 2 of Fabiola's? And also, do you have like a personal family heirloom that's, special to you that was to Paxton?
I unintentionally took things as far as like jewelry, because those are things that you just forget that you have on, like the earrings or like socks. I would just keep the socks on, and you just forget. So I think those are the only things I have again.
Best answer ever when I've asked that question. What to an actor? What have you taken from set? Socks. I love that so much. Megan, did you take anything from set after season 2?
I am a professional, so I did not take anything. No, I wanted to take everything because Anissa's entire outfit thing was, it's so good, but I was
Her
too
style
scared.
is so cool.
Yeah, I was just like, no, I need to make sure that I'm perfect and I don't take away anything so that they bring me back. I don't know. I was too scared to do anything like that.
I feel that. That's what I
And
felt.
socks.
Well, I'm sure, Lee, you've been asked this before, but obviously how John McEnroe is the narrator to Davies' life. Who would be that ultimate narrator for your life? For me, it'd probably be like Sarah Michelle Gellar or Kate Winslet or something, 2 of my faves. But maybe it doesn't even have to be someone famous. Maybe it's like somebody you know. Who would be a narrator in your life?
I'm gonna say Queen Latifah.
Oh my God, a great voice, great woman, actress, great answer.
Yeah, I think for sure.
I love that. Megan, what about for you?
I've decided on the answer that the perfect person to voice Anissa would be Pedro Pascal. I just think that like
Oh
he's
my
so
God.
inviting and so charming, and I feel like
His voice is everything in The Mandalorian, so it's so soothing.
totally. Also, I just like want him to know that I exist.
Yeah, he will after this interview. Thank you
Yeah.
both thank you both so much for your time. I cannot wait to see what fans think about season 2 and that finale. It was amazing. Thank you, and I cannot wait for season 3.
Yeah, it's nice talking to you.
Nice talking to you too. Bye.
Bye.